All right, let's talk about philosophy. You know, the study of all the big questions in life. But let's be real, a lot of the time, the language itself can feel like this secret code, this huge barrier keeping you out.
Have you ever done that thing where you pick up a book by some famous philosopher, all excited to tackle these huge ideas, and then you get completely stuck on the first page? You're just lost in this sea of academic words that don't make any sense?
Yeah, if that's you, trust me, you are not alone. It often feels like the most profound, most important ideas are locked away behind this wall of jargon. It's like they're being kept from us instead of being shared. But what if you had a tool for that? Like a compass that could help you navigate through all that complexity and point you straight toward clarity. Well, that is exactly what we're looking at today. This is the Philosophy Dictionary by Isaac Volpe, and it's designed to be that exact compass for you. The way the author puts it, it's not just a list of words. It's meant to be your personal navigation tool through some really tricky ideas, a bridge to finally understanding them. And maybe the best part, a key that unlocks your own ability to have these deep, profound conversations. So, does it actually work? Let's crack it open and take a look at a couple of examples. You can see for yourself how it all works in practice. Okay, let's start with a really cool one, absurd. It's a word we throw around, but in philosophy, it nails that very specific human feeling that we're desperately looking for meaning in a universe that doesn't seem to offer any. And look at that, the dictionary just boils it down to its core conflict. Simple, direct, and honestly, super relatable. And this is what makes the book so brilliant. Right after the definition, it gives you context. It hits you with this powerful quote from Albert Camus, grounding that big idea in the mind of a legendary thinker. So you get the what it is and why it matters all in one go. Let's do another one, a word we all think we know inside and out: freedom. The book gives you this really crisp, solid definition that acts as a perfect starting point for any kind of deeper conversation. And boom, there it is again. The book pairs that clear definition with this beautiful, inspiring quote. See, it doesn't just tell you what freedom is, it actually makes you think about what freedom is for. It's a total game changer. So you can see this is way more than just a book of definitions. It's really a tool to help you think better. Let's break down 5 specific ways this little book can seriously sharpen your mind. Okay, let's run through these, because each one is like a power-up for your brain. First, it helps you think more critically, right? Giving you the tools to break down arguments. Second, it just blows your perspective wide open. You start seeing the world from all these different angles. Third, and this is huge, it helps you communicate better. You'll actually have the words to say what you're thinking. Fourth, it gives you a solid foundation, so if you want to read those really heavy philosophical texts, you're ready. And finally, yeah, it's just a super handy, quick reference for any time you get stuck. It's all about empowering you. So, we've seen what this book is, we've seen how it works. Now the question is, what about you? How do you start your own journey? I mean, that's really what it all comes down to, right? Are you ready to get past all that confusing jargon and start connecting with the world and with these huge ideas in a much deeper, more thoughtful way? If anything we've talked about today has sparked your interest, well, the next step is super easy. You can dive in and start your own journey by grabbing a copy. We've dropped the purchase link for you right down in the description below. I think it's only fitting to leave you with this classic quote from Socrates, because that mindset, being humble enough to admit what you don't know, that's the real starting line for any kind of learning. It's what curiosity is all about. So with the keys to understanding right there in your hands, the only question left to ask yourself is, what big idea, what essential word are you going to look up first?